Hi guys, Richard at Orange Campers, and in this video I'm going to show you the benefits of having a pop-top campervan. Now if you've never considered a pop-top, you think they're too small, instantly you think of a V-dub or Transit Custom, you know, something along that ilk. And there is some smaller vans. We do a micro camper, and you might think, oh no, I can't manage, it's too small, I need something bigger. But you like the idea of a small everyday driving vehicle like a pop-top car, you know, pop-top camper, and this is where the Trouvaille medium wheelbase comes into its own, because it's the only van on the market as a pop-top what gives you that bit more space, and it really does work. Now we're in Spain, we're in northern Spain at the minute, and there's 4 of us, so there's me, Sonia, and my 2 boys, and we're away for 3 weeks, so you can imagine we've got quite a bit of gear with us. We have pared back this year. We're not travelling as heavy as we normally do, but we've still got a lot of gear. 3 weeks is a fair enough time, and you need a lot to keep the kids entertained. So let me show you around the van. I'll spin my camera around so you can see what I can see. Lovely campsite this, it really is. We're in Asturias, northern Spain, up past Santander and out that way. Now we are in the medium wheelbase option 2 model, a new demonstrator, and you can try before you buy on this model as well. You could take this van out if you're not sure, which is a great way of testing the vehicle. It really is. Put it through its paces, take it away for a few days and see if it works for you. You can see the popped up there, great space for sleeping. I slept up there with one of the boys last night because the younger one had got fed up and wanted to sleep downstairs. So I slept downstairs, upstairs with one of the boys. And it's in this one we've got Frawley springs underneath a mattress, so you can have that comfort, and you can have the choice of either a full adult sleeping upstairs or 2 adults sleeping upstairs even. You know, so you've got that flexibility. If you don't want to mess about, and if there is only 2 of you, you don't have to mess about. You can sleep downstairs or you can sleep upstairs, you know, and you don't have to make the bed downstairs. If you notice on the roof there, we've got a roof rack as well. So I've had the surfboards on there. I've even tied an extra bag on there as well, just to give me a bit more space so I can use the van while we're traveling. It's a great space, a toilet area to put all your gear, but if you can leave that space open when you're traveling, you can stop and use the toilet, and you can use all your van's services. So as much away in the cupboards and as much away as possible. I've got my trusty shed as always. You need a little shed to put all your gear in, especially when you've got kids. So you need somewhere to put stuff, and you need somewhere to just declutter your van once you get somewhere. And it's a very quick and simple way of doing it. Just literally pop the 2-man tent up. You can get a 1-man tent. It's only from Decathlon, and we've had it we must have had it 4 years or so now, and it's still going strong, you know. So it's a great little tent, folds up into a very small bag, but it just gives you space to put your bed in and your topper, because your topper is one of the most biggest, bulkiest items in your van. Now if you're sleeping, let me show you the bed situation. So if you're using the Trouvaille as 2 single beds, that's great, because you can have 2 single toppers. Where I've got the bed in at the minute, you can fit a single topper on each side, or 2 single toppers, and if you're using as 2 singles, perfect. Now you can even use them as 2 single toppers and slide the beds together to make the big double bed. You know, you can still use 2 singles. We've got a double topper this year, and as we always do, and it just makes it a bit more bulky to store. So that's why we carry the shed. We put the topper in the daytime, we roll it up, tie it up, sits in there lovely, and you know, it gives you good storage. So in the van we've got the front seats. That's a great space. You can spin them around at night time. I've taken me, you can have a Remis cab lines in here, or you can have the silver screen around the front as well. So I've been using the silver screen. It keeps the van cooler because it is hot here, and it keeps it cooler, and it makes it fully blackout. But you can have a Remis blinds fitted in this van, and this van will have them eventually. I've just not got round to it. You can see the seating situation. Last night we had a table up here, and we're playing games, eating dinner. We've got the table set up outside, things like that. and we've got a kitchen area down there, the bathroom, lots of storage. So like I say, if you think a pop top's not quite big enough for you, come and have a look at the medium wheelbase Trouvaille. Do you know, this morning, it's just gone now, but there was a California, VW California next to me on the pitch, and our footprint was exactly the same. You know, if it had been a long wheelbase California, then it would have been the same footprint entirely, because they're 5.3 meters, or just over 5.3, give or take a few inches, we're 5.4. So you can see the difference there would have made it have been virtually identical. Now, I've not brought the awning this year, so purposely, let me slide you out a bit further to show you, I've not brought the awning, and because the van's got a Fiamma wind-out awning on, I've just brought the front sort of windbreak, very cheap, affordable, less than £100 these things, you know, so you pop them in, they help tie it down. I'll spin around, show you a bit better. I've got the storm straps on there because it did rain last night. I just tilted it down a bit. But that windbreak is really good because it gives you some privacy from your neighbours, and it lets you fresh air, but you can still see through it on the other side. And it folds up really small. So that's a really nice little feature if you don't want to carry the big awning. Now, if we're going somewhere where we know it's going to rain, we'll take the sort of drive-away awning because it gives you an extra room, it gives you a bit more space. But like I say, here it's hot, we know it's hot, and if it's not, we'll drive on somewhere else. That's the beauty of a pop-top camper. You can just set off and follow the sun. You don't have to be sat in one pitch. Now, we've been on this site for about a week now, and we wanted to stay a bit longer because it was really nice. So we've changed his plans a bit, but we've had to move pitch. So we've come across here onto this pitch. So yesterday we had to pack everything up and move to a different pitch. But because we're traveling fairly light and because we're in the pop top, that's not a problem. You just wind the awning in, put the tables and chairs down, shove them in the van, move pitch. So it's not a problem. You're not set up massively. You know, we are set up ready to move on, and we're set up to go to the beach every day if needed. Thankfully, on this site, we've been walking to the beach every day because it's literally 5 minutes down the road, 5-minute walk and we're on the beach. So carry the surfboards down and so on. Now, the 2 bikes there are not ours. We normally do have bikes with us. We put them on the back door. You can get the Fiamma back door awning, and that'll carry 2 bikes easily, up to 34 kilos. And if there's 4 of us on bikes, usually it's just 3 of us. Sonia don't ride the bike often. I'll put mine inside or one of the kids inside, and I'll put a big bike on the rack and a small bike inside. But you can't even get a bike on the roof. So because you got a roof rack, it'll carry up to 60 kilos. A great space up there, really is useful space. Now, one of the big advantages with this camper on this site I've really enjoyed, or really needed, should I say, not really, you know, enjoyed, because I hate washing up. It's like being at home, but at least at home you can put the stuff in the dishwasher. But this site is a cold water site, so when you're doing your pots, all there is cold water. So the poor campers what are out there camping, I don't know how they've been washing up, because it's hard work in cold water. Especially, we cook every day, we're always cooking, so we've got lots of food, lots of washing up to do. And this van has got the hot water option as well. So I've been able to wash up in the sink, and because it's a good sized sink, let me get the boys out of the way. That's it. Because it's a good sized sink, let me show you. Good sized sink, you can wash up, and you've got a proper kitchen. You know, we've been cooking on there. We've got the oven option on this model, and we've got a Kadak barbecue outside. But this has been a godsend, because hot water, washing up, you know, I know it's it's nothing luxury, but it makes all the difference, because you can wash up, and it does make a difference, especially when you get to a site where there's only cold water. That's made a big difference. We've got the step out the back door, so we've been in and out the back door as well as the side door. We've got all the utilities at the back. Don't forget the coats, because it did rain last night, only last thing at night. It was quite refreshing, really. And then that's where all the chairs go and things. And then I've got all my bits and bobs, my tent pegs and fluids up there. It's a great space. So if you've never considered a pop top, why not take the Trouvaille medium wheelbase option 2 out as a try before you buy scheme we offer, and you can literally test it for yourself, put it through its paces, and it may just change your mind. It really is a cracking van, because when you're driving the van, it feels really easy to drive. The new Series 2 is a beautiful van to drive, it really is. We do the 6-speed, you've got a big 10-inch screen, electric everything, electric folding mirrors, blind spot assist, rear view digital camera so you can see what's at the back doors. It's got lots of features, it really has. Lane assist, parking assist, big camera, HD camera, incredible van these days. And like I say, we nipped out yesterday to the shops and it was amazing. You know, the van, it is like a car, and you don't feel as imposing when you're driving it. It feels much shorter, much lower, and it just feels a lot more drivable. And we currently have these brand new in stock at the minute. So if you want to catch a last minute build before the end of the summer, ready for Christmas, because don't forget, these vans are built so well you can use them all year round as well. So they have lots of use. It's not just summer, you can use them as your car, and you can really enjoy these vans. So get in touch, drop us a line, come and see us at our workshop, and we'll be at the shows up and down the country. But check out the website for open days, and give us a call, and it'd be great to see you.